On Tuesday, the RBA raised rates by 25 basis points, a much lower uh, rate hike than has been in the past, and they raised it to 3.10. The Bank of Canada increases policy interest rate by 50 basis points, continues quantitative tightening. And that's what they did. They just raised it to, but it's from 4.25 to 4.5. The producer price index went higher by 0.3% in November, which is good for the currency, but that still means that inflation is still pretty high. And in other news, a Western Australian man's 580,000 life saving disappears from Ubank. Okay, so this gentleman basically got an email saying that his account was at zero. And then he got another email saying that his account was closed. Now, he called the bank, and those it wasn't a scam. It wasn't anything. His account was actually closed, so he lost 580K. Now, here's the thing. They did not return that money as of today. As far as I know, that life savings was not returned. Okay, so here's a tip for people in Australia. Basically, your money is insured up to $250,000 by the FCS. Okay, and the FCS basically will refund that money. Now, for this gentleman, I guess what he should have done is that he should have had either a joint owner, or put it at two different banks up so that he could be insured up to $500,000. Here in the United States, it's the FDIC. And for you U.S. people, what you should do is you should have a joint owner. You should look into exactly how you can basically insure your money. And with that pro tip, let's get into the intro. Hey ForexMilitia, this is Parsival, and we are going over the calendar for the 12th through the 16th, and we're going to go over last week's calendar really quick. I basically gave it in the preview, and basically, like I said, the Aussie rates, the CAD raised rates, and the PMI on Friday. Okay, so let's go into this week's calendar. And this week's calendar is jam-packed. We have the GBP unemployment. We also have on Monday the GBP GDP month over month, and then we have the CPI from the U.S. On Wednesday, we have the GBP, CPI, the FOMC, the Kiwi unemployment, and the Aussie unemployment. And then on Thursday, we have the Swissy policy rate decision. We have the policy rate decision from the pound, the policy rate decision from the euro, and retail sales from the U.S. And then on Friday, we have the pound, the euro, and the US PMI coming out at their various times. All right. So now that's done. Let's get to the charts and see what we can see. Starting out on the dollar. The dollar basically is in a pullback. It's in a retracement. It almost pulled back to this here, this monthly support line, and the 250 moving average. I am still long on the dollar, so we'll see what happens with that. On the US 30, the US 30 still, I am seeing this as short, but it is looking very, very bullish at this time. So this might be just a pullback before it takes off going higher. So I am short. I am short-term short, but long-term long, as I should be with the US stock market. On gold, gold is basically COT has a long, and right now this is actually still looking very short. So I am short on the on gold to come all the way probably back down to this this support down here at 116.25. On Bitcoin, I am short because the COT is slightly long, and I've basically figured out that this is somewhat but the thing that I am looking to basically see is that if this is running along with the US 30 with the Dow Jones, then this will be long. On oil, this is short, and this is going short down to, and it actually hit a number that I thought it was going to hit, 70. So now the target now is $65. So we'll see if it'll basically continue to fall, which also means a cooling off of inflation, which is very, very good. So I am short on oil. On the CAD, I am long because of the dollar's bullishness. The COT has the CAD short. On the euro is, right now it's looking kind of long, but I am going to stay short because of the dollar's bullishness. So I'm going to stay short on that. And the COT has a long though. And on the pound is short, and I'm going to stay short on the pound also. So that should basically do it. And so with if you like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. I have affiliate links in the description for TradeMiner, for SeasonX, and for EA Builder. Please click those links. Hopefully you'll find them very, very useful. And knowledge is power. Be power hungry. Power to the people. This is Parsival, signing out.